Welcome, Leo, to your full moon in August reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this time. Leo, I'm going to start off by looking at your oracle cards. This is going to give us the core themes coming through for you. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Leo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. This full moon is happening on the 9th of August and is known as the Sturgeon Moon, symbolizing resilience, emotional endurance, and rising from the depths. It's named after the sturgeon fish, and it embodies strength and ancestral wisdom. The sturgeon's steady nature encourages you to trust your path and embrace the subtle, powerful shifts happening in your life. The Sturgeon Moon also represents prosperity and abundance, as it is named for the fish that were plentiful this time of year. So let's see what this is all about for you. I'm going to start off over here with Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back, South Node message, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this is all about for Leo, please. We'll start over here with Two of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Fool. Now, Leo, what we are seeing here is that there is something that probably happened with a very significant relationship you have. Now, this relationship could have been any relationship, Leo, but it does speak to us of a very deep and meaningful connection. This could have been a significant other, a family member, a friend. It could have been your business partner, a boss or a colleague, anybody where you connected deeper than most. Now, I do feel that something happened in the recent past that caused some disruption or breakup or breakdown of this relationship. And I do feel, my dear Leos, it has not been easy for you to get over it. Nine of Wands tells me that you have spent a lot of time thinking about it, going over it, really trying to re-look at what you could have done differently, what they should have done differently. And it's left you feeling quite depleted and quite empty and exhausted. But now, over this period, we have the wonderful energy of the Fool coming in. Now, when we see the Fool, we know it's a new beginning. But it's a new beginning that is asking you, Leo, to take a leap of faith. And this new beginning is happening in a very similar situation as to where this fallout or breakup happened. So if this for you was a breakup of a romantic love relationship, the Fool could speak to us of a new person coming in, Leo. Somebody you are attracted to and somebody who is attracted to you, and it could be the beginning of something new and exciting. If Two of Cups for you was the breakup of a friendship, and this could have been a lifelong friend that just left you feeling so hurt and wounded, now we see over this period there could be somebody new coming in. Maybe it won't be the same kind of friendship, but it's going to be new and fresh and different. Now your big message is, don't let your past hold you back. You're being asked now to look at this for what it is and was, my dear Leos. Sometimes things happen, we don't understand why, we don't have all the reasons, but sometimes we just have to accept and understand that perhaps in time we will have more clarity, but we cannot let past experiences, hurts and letdowns hold us back from new, fresh experiences coming in. So, my dearest Leos, over this full moon you're being asked to summon your deep Leo courage and to go ahead and take a leap of faith into what this could be for you. Because I do believe, Leo, by committing to this leap of faith, it's going to help lessen this energy dramatically. Actually, what I do feel is you'll be so focused on this new person coming in that, my dearest Leos, this will naturally fade into the background. And whether this person eventually comes back into your life and you make amends, or whether they never do, I feel will be entirely up to you. But you would have made that strong first step forward in saying, the past is the past, and I am focusing on my future. Strong message coming through, my dear Leos. Right, let us move on now and see what remembrance is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what remembrance is for Leo, please. And we have 9 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and Death. Now, Leo, the frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything we have gone through as a soul in body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. So, Leo, what is going to happen over this full moon period is that you are going to experience something that you have a memory of going through something familiar before. And you know what it took and you know how you did it, so that when this comes up for you again, you're going to know how to manage it. And what I'm seeing, it is coming up in an area that you have been putting a lot of time and energy into. I feel you have been focusing on a particular area of your life and you've been giving it all you've got. And for some reason, my dear Leos, it might not be going according to your plan. And this is why we are seeing 9 of Swords. No matter how hard you work at it, whether it's a relationship or whether it has something to do with your business or your job or your career or your investments, no matter what you are doing and how committed you are to it, something is not going well. So we have this energy of, I'm going to give this all I've got. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to surrender. And no matter what you do, still you're not getting the results you want. Now, Leo, think back to where you were in a similar situation, because there is something that has to be released and changed. And when death comes in, it speaks to us of a very big change. It basically changes your direction or your goal significantly. I will give you a very simple example. If you, my dearest Leos, have been working incredibly hard with a family member to get a certain relationship back on track, and you are doing everything you can to make it work. Perhaps in the past it's been quite a tumultuous relationship. This particular family member can get angry very quickly and they are very dramatic and highly strung, but you want to be close to this family member. And so you've decided you are going to do what you can to get this relationship on track and get a strong bond formed. But no matter what you do, you can't put a foot right. They get cross about this, then they get hurt about that, then they stop talking to you, and it causes you an immense amount of stress and anxiety. So there might be something in the past that triggers a memory, because what I'm seeing here is that you have to do something completely different. So it could be, my dear Leos, that you just need to stop trying so hard. Pull back, stop, and see what happens. This would be our death energy. Change what you're doing. And you know, my dearest Leos, it's the most interesting thing is that when we stop trying so hard, it gives the other person a chance to do their bit to come forward. And that is exactly what I'm seeing here. What I do see is that when you stop this frenetic energy of, I've got to make it work, I've got to give it all I've got, and you step back and go, all right, I've done everything I can. Now, what is meant to be will be. And my dear Leos, you need to mean it. If this person now sees you pulling back and they want this relationship to work, they will make a step forward. And if, my dear Leos, they do not come forward, then this relationship needs to be left alone for now. Now, I just gave you a very simple example with a family relationship. This could be with your significant other, with something going on at work or in your business. You need to do something different. When you do that, you're going to get the outcome and the results that are going to work for you. But somewhere in your past, my dear Leos, there is a memory. And if you can tap into that and work with that, you will find you're going to manage whatever this is with strength, and you will come out feeling far more empowered than you have been in a long time. Wow, strong message, my dear Leos. Now let us see what prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus is all about, and I'll get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this message is for Leo, please. And we have Queen of Cups, Justice, and the Ace of Swords. My dear Leos, you are presenting under this message as Queen of Cups. It does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It is the energy of Queen of Cups I am speaking about. And as Queen of Cups, we see you coming through very emotionally strong and intact. And this is all because, my dearest Leos, you are not letting your past hold you back from whatever this wonderful full energy represents to you. You are not letting this energy of something not working hold you back. You are ready to look at it and change direction. And this is coming from your deep, wise wisdom within you. You are managing your emotions incredibly well, and this gives you an immense amount of inner strength. And once you've got that inner strength and you believe in yourself and you can see that you can overcome the really tricky and challenging situations, what we see is that with Justice and the Ace of Swords, the tides of prosperity turn in your favor. As you can see here, we've got Justice holding up the sword, and we have the hand of God holding up the sword in our Ace of Swords. This is giving you the breakthrough that you've needed. You're breaking away from the past that is holding you back. You're breaking away from the energy that is causing you so much stress and anxiety. And once you release that, you're making way for prosperity to flow in. And Leo, prosperity is going to mean very different things to different people, but you will feel it coming in areas that are significant to you. If career, money and finances are number one on your list, this is where your prosperity will flow. If romantic love is number one on your list, this is where it will flow in. So take it where it resonates. But we see with Justice that you have done your part energetically. You have stood your ground and you have been true to yourself. So you have restored balance back into your life. And now you have the sword of victory and clarity, cutting away what is no longer needed. And you, my dearest Leos, can focus on what this is, because I feel now this energy is coming in, and it's about you looking at it, recognizing it, and accepting it. Wow, Leo, what an incredibly strong and impactful period this is going to be for you. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most meaningful full moon period, and I am sending you all so much love.